This what Helena Walker has written in his notebook. I swear, every new creature I come across here makes me more sure they have all had their genes tampered with. I know I'm right about this. Take this monster bug I'm calling Rhyniognatha antiquagent, big enough to headline a horror flick, but still light enough to fly and skate across water. Would you believe it also makes a weirdly useful, quick hardening resin with a variety of uses? It can thicken up its shell for a defensive boost, spray hard bullet-like globs, or squirt soft globs that harden on impact to gum up incoming predators. These overgrown earwigs are just what you need to level up your tribe's aerial defenses. And here's a tip: if you crush up the right arthropleura, you'll get an enzyme that makes Rhyniognatha glue as tech-disruptive as Dinopithecus dung. Plus, this bug can glue itself to creatures or cargo and carry things around your base. That said, Rhyniognatha raising isn't for the squeamish. Their males have a pheromone that invites egg-laying females to use them as hosts. Harvest that pheromone, and you can mark any creature for the female to lay her eggs on. The host then incubates a new generation of larvae that can reap its best traits in the process. If some poor beast gets eggs laid on it by accident, you might still be able to save it by popping it in a cryopod and freezing out the larvae. That's what Helena discovered. And now let's see what the survivor can do with this creature. Okay, that was awesome. And now let's discuss all abilities of the Rhyniognatha. First, the Rhyniognatha can spawn on the island, and the Lost Island maps in the swamp area. In the wild, it can spawn at level 4, with 1,400 for HP, 350 for stamina, 1,800 for weight, and 100 for melee damage. His strength stats: it's the HP, weight, and the oxygen. This player can swim also. In the water, the oxygen drains slowly, and it's not faster enough to avoid the megalodon. His defense underwater, it's just the melee, and it can't grab Dino underwater. The Rhyniognatha cannot be tamed, and domesticated Rhyniognatha cannot be bred. In order to get a tamed Rhyniognatha, a tamed creature must be impregnated by a female Rhyniognatha and imprint on the baby just like the Reaper. First, you must kill any Rhyniognatha in the wild and take the pheromone of his inventory. Once obtained, hold onto the pheromone until you find a female Rhyniognatha. Weaken the creature until it's below 2,000 HP, and it may try to impregnate the creature if you had used the pheromone on it. You can see there will be an effect surrounding it. After impregnating the creature, it will slowly drift off. Be careful, the cryopod can remove the embryo inside the creature, so instead you will need to move them either the long way back, or through other flying methods like skiff, or with the tech teleporter. Once impregnated, the gestation period begins. The baby's level will be based on the base level of the creature it's tied towards, but can be increased by giving what it craves after a specific number of time. Once the gestation period ends, the juvenile Rhyniognatha will violently burst from the creature's body after it fell down on the ground, killing the creature while it drops on the ground, which can be claimed. It will grow just like any other creature, asking for the usual imprints, without showing aggression. Once your Rhyniognatha has reached adult age, you can clone it in the cloning chamber, but take note that the cloned one will not receive the benefits of imprint bonuses for his utility in the life of the survivor. The Rhyniognatha can carry huge creatures up to the Rex. It also has the ability to carry certain single furniture like industrial forge and places them as if an exomech would. Most creatures can be carried by the Rhyniognatha, excluding aquatic, climbing and flying creatures, alpha creatures, bosses, titans, and certain event creatures, and a very large creature like the Giga and the rock elemental. For use in a combat, The Rhinignatha have toe type of attack, melee and distance attack on its tail with projectile called the resin, which is periodically generated when leaving the sap inside its inventory. For medium distance there is 3 type of projectile. Bomb projectiles explodes a puddle of resin, gradually sticking affected creatures and enemies in a spot for a short duration. Needle finds a rapid shot of resin, acting more of that similar to an assault rifle. Rocket fires a slower shot of needle made of resin, but produces more damage, more than enough to inflict resin debuff. The Rhinignatha use the resin as an ammo for attack or as resin armor to take more damage against incoming damages. That's all about the last new creature in ARK. If you enjoyed this episode of ARK Creature, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.